All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, every one of you. Yeah. Today we want to talk about Davido and his lovely daughter Anu. So I don't know if my face is really bright from this angle. So we'll just quickly we'll just talk about Davido and Anu. I believe every one of us know who Davido is and who Anu is. So sometime last month, um, it was on social media that everywhere was just catching fire, boom, like based on the letter Anu Adeleke, a particular young teenager. Her name is Anu Adeleke. So he came out online. I was like saying that Davido is his father. That anytime he comes to the school to tell the classmates that Davido is the father, everybody will start laughing at her. Everybody will start like mocking her and the rest. So she was like, and that is what her mother has been telling her, that her father is Davido. So at the end of the day, this girl now that had the boldness and came online and said, I want to know who is my father. I want to know if Davido is truly my father, which he did by going on the internet. He wrote a letter to the video and said, please, I just want to know if you are really my father. This thing I just wanted to do is to carry out DNA test. At first, Davido declined this particular, you know, Davido really declined uh, her request. And not just declined the request, Davido also went online and said, I am not your real father. Ask your mother, who is your real father? Blah, 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 blah. Not until the Adeleke himself, I'm talking about Davido's father, came out and said, David, no grandchild of mine will grow up outside. You know this family routine. And I do tell people that it's normal. That I made a video about this. I said something like, I said, my mom is like that. My mom will tell you, if you impregnate any girl outside and you don't like the girl, please do not keep that child outside. Our blood don't stay outside. It's a careless act, but our blood don't stay outside. That you should bring that child inside the house, even though you're not going to take care of the child. Don't worry, I will take care of the child. So people are like that. If we are if we have 100% citizen in Nigeria, I can boldly tell you that like 45% are just like that. You know, excuse me, excuse me. So 45% are just like that. They like this idea of um, you know, don't allowing their bloodline to be outside. I think that is what Davido father was implying. So he said, Davido, go and get me my grandchild. Carry out the DNA test. That was when Davido now decided to go for this DNA test. Yeah, Davido now decided to go for this DNA test. And according to the news, he said he went there 5 times. He did the DNA test 5 good times and all came out negative. All came out negative. So when I saw the news, I started laughing at the rest. Now, the question is, what of if Davido, the question is, what of if Davido um, is the real father of that child? Because going to take a carry out DNA test, Alpha, going to carry out DNA test on that particular child, and it is now Davido using his hand to carry out that DNA test. It's somehow to me, because even though you allow the mother of that child to carry out the DNA test, the mother will still give you a result that you like to hear, which is positive results. Just to say, just like the case of Mubad right now. If you look at the case of Mubad, you look at the case of Mubad and his wife, Wumi, and the rest. When the father of Mubad was asking Mubad wife Wumi to carry out a DNA test, let them know if this particular child is Mubad's child, the mother disagree, because the intention, maybe the intention of the father may likely want to be a fake result, going to be bringing out a fake result, but the mother carried out the what are they calling it? The DNA test, and came out and said it's positive. But if Mohbad's father carried out the DNA test, he will still come out and say it's negative. So to me, I was thinking that Davido carrying out the DNA test, according to him, he said he carried out the DNA test for 5 good times, and all came out negative. So my point of view right now is not just carrying out the test. My point of view here is that Davido is not supposed to be the one carrying out the test. You see that his father Adeleke should be the one carrying out the test, or make a message like, since the father is already sincere and very ready to accept the child, ready to accept the child and know as his grandchild, the father should be able to carry out the test himself. You see, Davido and the child's mother are not allowed or supposed to carry out that test. I don't know if you understand. You see, Davido's father and Anu are not supposed to, Anu's mother are not supposed to carry out that DNA test. The person that's supposed to should carry out the DNA test is either Adeleke's father or somebody else entirely, which a positive result or a negative result will also surface. Now, Davido has carried out a result out and said, okay, this DNA test is negative. Definitely, Anu is not my daughter, and that is what he's trying to imply. I don't know if you understand. So that is the situation on ground right now. So, guys, what do you think about this? Like, what exactly do you think? Do you think Davido did the wrong thing? Do you think Davido did the right thing? You understand? Because to me, I felt that Davido coming out to carry out the test is very, very wrong. Like him himself, because he's not ready to accept the child. He's not ready to accept that particular child. And I don't know if you understand. So somebody else should carry out the test, because to me, that DNA test he carried out 5 times that came out negative. They are, to me, they are babash, and that is what I'm going. That is where I'm going to step. That's where I'm going to step. Hang on, babash. So now that now brings me down to different perspective of life. You see, the the young boys of these days and youngest of these days, they are so anxiety, like they are so fast forwarded in so many things. When I mean fast forwarded, they are so eager to get this. They said enjoyment is beautiful. Like enjoyment is enjoyable. Pleasure is like everything are enjoyment. You understand? But whenever you're enjoying, you should always take caution of yourself. You should always take appropriate caution of whatever you do. I didn't say you should not have sex. I didn't say you should not have your sexual intercourse or have one or two things. But what I'm trying to say in essence is that what I'm trying to say in essence is always take caution. If you're having sexual intercourse with a partner, always make it protected to avoid unwanted pregnancy. Now, if you have sex with somebody and eventually the person now got pregnant, you when the person come and inform you that she's pregnant, the story that you the kind of mindset you're going to have at that moment will be different from when you guys were playing love when she was not pregnant. That is why you're seeing abandoned children everywhere in Nigeria. You see a young girl of 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years, 20 years becoming pregnant. And oh, sorry about that. You see a young girl of 15, 20, 21 becoming pregnant. And that is it. So I don't know what exactly we the youth of Nigeria really want. You understand? So I'm not just saying this particular video just to blow off your mind, or maybe tell you, excuse me, wow, I'm not just saying this particular video just to blow off your mind, or maybe tell you what Davido, or maybe come and start judging the video. I'm not judging the video here. What I'm trying to say